Hello everyone and welcome to TYT Sports Lockdown. We're trying a different set here. This is like set number 12, as you guys have seen with the Locked-Out series. I'm wearing a Patagonia because I'm a giant pussy in LA. It's very, very windy. We chose a different location because the wind is insane right now in Los Angeles. So here we go. Real Madrid facing a Robert Lewandowski-less Borussia Dortmund side. Dortmund were completely outplayed in this match. They depended on Aubameyang. They depended on Marco Reus. They depended on Mkhitaryan. You know how many of them delivered? None. So here's basically how the game went. They surrendered possession like crazy. Obviously, Real Madrid kept the possession like crazy. And in just the first few minutes, let's just say the third, shall we? Gareth Bale slips it right underneath Roman Weidenfeller, and that's the first goal of the match. Unfortunately, it would only get worse from there. Isco, who filled in for Angel Di Maria, excuse me, having a cold, not great. Filling in for Angel Di Maria, filled in brilliantly, by the way, scored the second goal. And then, should Borussia Dortmund been given a penalty? I thought later in the match, yeah, probably. Now, one tweeter even said, and I'll get into your tweets in a moment, that the refereeing was pitiful. It was an ass-kicking. You can't blame the refs, you can't blame the linesmen and whatnot. It was an ass-kicking. Borussia Dortmund completely outplayed. Yeah, if they got the one-away goal, similarly to Chelsea PSG, we wouldn't be saying that they got crushed. We'd say that they were completely beaten. But that's not how it played out. And then, of course, the third goal was a giveaway from Borussia Dortmund. Luka Modric feeding Cristiano Ronaldo, right foot, left foot, beautiful, beautiful finish. However, later on in the match, Cristiano Ronaldo would apparently injure his hamstring. Carlo Ancelotti, right before we shot this, threw us a solid, told the media that it is a minor knee problem. So we would assume that Ronaldo will be fine for next week. Now, here's what I would say was the biggest problem. Aubameyang with a fine haircut. BVB in the side of his hair. Brilliant. Played terrible, in my opinion. His runs were fine. His finishing was poor. Missing goal wide, missing goal high. I mean, the finesse shots were off. When you need a guy to step up and you don't get it, you usually lose. That's what happened with them. Though there was a sense of urgency. After it was the second goal or the third goal, there was some urgency, and they were crowding in the box and whatnot. Just couldn't put the biscuit in the basket. 3-0 win for Real Madrid. And now, your tweets. Here they are. J. Taz tweets from Real Madrid with pure dominance. Big creds to Pepe for his man-of-the-match performance. Lopez should take notes on what a clean sheet looks like. Hot the ladder. Pepe, I completely agree. And that's actually, once again, what I was going to end with. That Pepe deserves man of the match. Brilliant defending. At one point, I believe it was Mkhitaryan, who was on the doorstep, and just a fantastic save, giving his body up and whatnot. Rarely will I applaud Pepe because of the bullshit antics that he does on the pitch. This is certainly one of them that he did brilliantly and did well. So, Pepe, man of the match, yes, certainly. Who else do we got? Football Talks, tweets from. The nose of prophecy will rise this year. As a Gala fan, Galatasaray, I like this result. However, if this is a preview for BVB without Lewandowski, oh boy. Apparently, as I read, they are going to get him back from suspension. So he will be there. Who else do we got? Oliver Farousa tweets from. Real Madrid game was disgraceful. Ref was shit. There it is. Ronaldo falling on the ground at the slightest, if any, touch, and BVB robbed of a penalty. I agree with you, they were robbed of a penalty. You know Ronaldo's game. We all do. Ronaldo, Barcelona, we all know it. Just, we got to live with it. Continuing on, Asfan tweets from. Madrid dominant. Mourinho's mind games played against them. Madrid still favorites. Why are they still favorites? Thoughts in the comments. Daniel Goncalves, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, says very strong from Real Madrid against a once great BVB. Arlie the Giant tweets from. Borussia Dortmund couldn't control Real Madrid's attack power. Dortmund need Lewandowski. Hashtag a la Madrid. So yes, of course, I agree with you. They need Lewandowski. They need something right now. They need some strikers, some striker power, you could say, as Jose Mourinho even indicated in a recap I'm going to do in a moment. So what do I need from all of you? Thoughts in the comments section below. What exactly you thought about this match? And subscribe to TYT Sports. See you soon.